Hi, I'm Owen Fitzpatrick, author of the book, The Charismatic Edge, and creator of the online Charisma Training Academy and Online Time Mastery. In this particular video, I want to share with you what are the 5 keys to goal achievement. Now, there's a massive amount out there about achieving goals and being successful and all that sort of jazz. And there's a lot of experts that will teach you this and teach you that and teach you the other. Some incredible names such as, Jim Rohn, Anthony Robbins is also very, very good. Zig Ziglar, of course, is a legend and a genius. You'll find lots of really great stuff by great experts such as those on the internet, and you'll be able to get products and all that sort of stuff. In this particular video, I want to share with you 5 simple, basic, but yet incredibly important keys towards achieving any goal in your life. So whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to get a new job, whether you want to build a business, whether you want to write a book, whether you want to stop smoking, whether you want to get into a relationship, whatever your goal is, whatever you truly want to do, it requires motivation, and it requires you to be clear, and it requires a number of different important skills and a number of different criteria. I want to ensure that you have everything you need so that you're ready to get going. Again, it's very simple, but sometimes there's genius in simplicity. And again, what I'm going to share with you today is important because it's something that will allow you to be able to achieve the result you want, whatever that might be. The first is focus. The first key is focus, because the most important thing you need to be able to do is understand exactly what is it that you want. You need to be very clear over exactly what you want to achieve. What is it? Now, again, in terms of the field of NLP, we've got a wonderful tool called Well-Formed Outcomes that allows us to ensure that every goal that you set is positive, specific, it's based in the senses, it's ecological, in other words, it's good for you, you've thought about the benefits and the consequences, long-term, short-term, to you, to others, and also it's under your control. But it's really important that you're focusing clearly over exactly what you want to achieve and what that would make of your life, how would that impact your life, what your life will be like as a result of achieving it. A lot of people, when they achieve a goal, they don't really think it through enough. And what I really want you to be able to do is make sure that you're thinking it through as much as you possibly can. The second step of achieving any goal, once you've focused on exactly what is it that you want and what it will realistically be like, is to ensure that you're preparing for the strategy. The strategy means that you're paying attention to what is it that is the most effective way of achieving it. Now, how do you know a strategy to achieving a goal? One of the best ways to do that is to find who else has achieved it. So who else has achieved your goal, and how could you learn from them what they've done? You could read biographies or autobiographies. You could read books written by people. You could talk to friends of yours that have achieved it. Make contacts with people who have. You could do a course, again, by someone who's managed to do it. There's so much information out there, and so much information out there for free, just like this video, for example, by the way. But there's so much information out there for free that you can use to be able to learn and know exactly what strategy you need to use in order to achieve a result. There's people that will tell you for free how to write a book. There's lots of information. So again, go after the information and learn and find the strategy of achieving that goal. You want to lose weight, find out how much you want to lose, and then go online, check it out, talk to people who've lost weight and ask them the questions. They mightn't have the exact same strategy, all the different people, but you'll be able to find the different choices you have so that you can then try different things and get the result and find out what works for you. The third thing, which is to me the most important thing, and it's under-discussed in terms of the area of self-improvement and professional and personal development, and that is hard work. Put simply, hard work is the most consistent factor among every successful person I've ever met. Hard work means deciding to do what other people aren't willing to do. It means working as hard as you possibly can to get through the toughest times. Now, that does require motivation, but it also requires discipline. Motivation is whenever you feel motivated and you feel excited about achieving a particular goal. You're driven to achieve that goal. Discipline is when even you don't feel that way, but you do it anyway because you're disciplined enough to take the action that you need to take. A mixture of the two is involved and is necessary for hard work. But hard work is working as hard as you can, as tough as you can, because you know it's worth it, and you keep going until you succeed, until you achieve that goal. Once you've clearly focused on it, once you've found out the most effective strategy, it's about following that strategy to the letter and making sure that you reach your deadlines in time and that you do everything you need to do in order to achieve it. So it's critical that you're willing to put in the hard work and the effort. A lot of times when people talk about achieving goals, it doesn't seem that difficult. You only see the benefits, you see how they're enjoying the experience. But in order to get to where they've gotten, you have to work as hard as possible. To get to where I've gotten, and I still have a long way to go to get to where I really want to get to, but to get to where I've gotten, I've worked very, very, very hard. And anyone who's successful out there will tell you that it's one of the most important things. Nobody will say, well, it was easy for me. I just woke up in the morning and I became famous. I woke up in the morning and my company made millions. It's all about hard work. So again, be prepared to make sure you implement that. The fourth key is the importance of flexibility. When you implement your strategy, the great news is that a lot of times it will work, but the bad news is sometimes it won't. And when it doesn't, you need to be flexible. You need to adapt. You need to be able to be focusing on adjusting a little bit by bit by bit. Whenever you don't get the result that you want, you adapt, you become flexible. Whenever you don't get the feedback, you again learn from that feedback, you adapt it. Whenever you start to find yourself in a position where you're not going towards your goal, you're able to be flexible so that you're able to get back on track. Sometimes it might be flexible about the particular goal itself. But what's imperative is that you're being as flexible as possible so that no matter what happens, you're always coming up with creative and innovative ways to move towards where you want to get to. Flexibility is key. And the last and very important idea and key to being successful and achieving your goals is the idea of perseverance. Perseverance means that every time you get knocked back, you keep moving forward. Every time you get knocked down, you keep moving forward. No matter what happens, no matter what challenges, no matter what obstacles, you keep moving forward. Perseverance is one of the most important secrets to any successful person because it means that no matter what tries to stop them, they will keep driving through it. And no matter how many hardships or heartbreaks or rejections they get, they believe deep down that they can do it. And by developing and cultivating that sense of self-belief, it means that you can keep moving forward, you can keep persevering, keep dusting yourself off, and keep going towards whatever it is that you want to achieve. So again, the 5 keys to goal achievement, if you truly want to achieve your goal, is number 1, focus clearly on exactly what you want and exactly what it will be like once you have achieved it. Second of all, make sure you have the effective strategy to use, learn from other people how you can achieve this particular goal. Be clear about it, there's a lot of information out there. The third step is hard work, making sure that you're motivated, disciplined, and you're willing to put in the hard work to achieve it. It will be hard, but it will be worth it. Fourth, make sure you're flexible, so no matter what happens, you're flexibly able to handle whatever challenges come your way. And fifth, persevere right through. With that flexibility, you also need the sense that you're going to persevere no matter what tries to stop you. You will persevere, you will get through, and everything will be okay. I really hope that you found this video valuable. I hope you can use it to go out there and achieve the most incredibly amazing goals. For now, I'm Owen Fitzpatrick. Please go out into the world, let the world impact you, allow you to impact the world, achieve all your most amazing goals, live an incredibly great life, and as ever, be a legend in your own lunchbox.